bought a miter saw today.
What'd you do? Nice. Long line at the ladies' room? Yeah, I hate when that happens. When they get this campaign fund finished, they're going to do something about that. You know?
Control her, Greg.
All right, who didn't turn their phone off? Shit. It's Jeff. Jeff, where are you? Oh, which airport? Oh, okay. Do you have Tim? Put him on the phone. What the hell do you think you're doing? What? I'm sorry. Hi, Tim. How are you? Fine. No, wait. I am not fine. I'm standing on stage totally alone with all these people staring at me and... No, I am not naked. No, you may not speak with Sharon. Because Sharon is very upset that you ran away and does not want to have anything to do with you until you're back on stage performing Shakespeare like a good little trooper. She would have called your mother, but I made her turn her cell phone off. Yes, that does sound like something Sharon would say. Okay? Okay, great. Put Jeff back on the phone. Yes, I love you too, Jeff. Jeff, how far away are you? Well, what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Oh, good. Okay. No, I am not naked. All right, look, hurry back. I'll see you in a few minutes, all right? Great. What? Calculating route. Okay, look, you're going to have to cross 321 again, okay? And then you're going to get on Oldenor Road, which is really 3rd Avenue Northwest. Well, because it's north of the railroad tracks and west of 2nd Road. No one's figured it out. You're going to have to be careful not to go left onto Old Geithner Road, because Geithner Road is really 12th Avenue Northwest, and that's not what you want. You want to take 3rd Avenue towards town, and suddenly it's going to become one-way streets. So you're going to have to go to your right and get on 2nd Avenue Northwest. And you remember when we were looking for the theater, when we got lost, when we were looking for 1st Avenue Drive, Place, Circle, Northwest? Once you find that again, the theater's right there, okay? All right, okay, bye. Oh, and do not give Tim any candy. You know his blood sugar. Jeff? Okay, they're on their way back, and they'll be here any minute. And Jeff reminded me that in the meantime, I should cover the sonnets. So, Shakespeare wrote 154 Shakespearean sonnets. And we have condensed them all down onto this one 3x5. What I was thinking we could do is pass it amongst the audience, like if we started over here at table A, and you read it and enjoyed it, and pass it around your table, and then you pass it over here to table B, and so down this row here, and then when we got to you, you could pass it over to this middle row. What table are you? E. F? F, table F. All right, and then that over here to these folks, and then when you get it, you have the only rectangular table in the building. When this special table gets it, and they go along the wall until it gets to the volunteer table, and then it could come up over this wall here, and by the time it gets to you, Jeff and Tim will be back. So, let's try that, shall we? Bob, can I have the house lights, please? Okay, here you go. This first one is really good. You've got it upside down. Jeff and Tim, ladies and
We are back and we're ready to do Hamlet. H-E-L-M-E-T! H-E-L-M-E-T! What's that spell? Yeah, I gotta get my helmet. H-E-L-M-E-T!
you gave him sugar, didn't you?
No, I told him that if he did Hamlet, I'd take him to Carowinds. Where were we? Oh, 36 plays down, 1 to go. Bob, could you help set the scene for perhaps the greatest play ever written? Hamlet, the Hamlet, the tragedy of the Prince of Denmark. The place? Denmark. Battlements of Elsinore Castle round midnight. 2 guards enter.
Who's there?
Nay, answer me. Stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king!
Bernardo.
He, 'tis now struck 12. Get thee to bed, Horatio.
Horatio. What's that?
Well, good night.
Mark and look where it's come! What art thou? I hit it. I charge thee. Speak! She's going. She's gone.
He was about to speak when the sock crew.
Break clear on watch up, and by my advice, let us impart what we have seen unto Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Oh, we, oh,
Now that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew, that it should come to this, but 2 months dead, so loving to my mother. Frailty, thy name is woman, yea you, married with mine uncle, my father's brother. Thy funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. No!
my lord.
Horatio. Methinks I see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
Methinks I saw him yesternight.
Saw who?
The king, your father.
The king, my father? Where was this?
Upon the platform where we watch.
'Tis very strange. I will watch tonight. Perchance 'twill walk again. All is not well. Would the night were come. The air bites shrewdly. It is very cold.
Mark you, my lord, look where it comes.
Oh, angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is rotted in the state of Denmark.
Pardon me!
Speak. I am bound to hear.
So art thou to revenge when thou shalt hear. If ever thou didst thy dear father love, revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder!
Murder.
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
My uncle!
Your uncle.
Let not the royal bed of Denmark become accounts for incest.
Incest!
Count.
Remember me.
This is strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio. So, piss off! I hereafter shall think to put an antic disposition on. Time is out of joint. Oh, cursed spite! To think ever I was born to exit right?
Neither a borrower nor a lender be! Oh, Ophelia, what is the matter?
My lord, as I was sewing in my closet, Lord Hamlet, his doublet all embraced, no hat upon his head, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking each other, and with a look so piteous in purport as if he had been loosed out of hell to speak of horrors, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love?
I know not.
Oh, well, this is the very ecstasy of love. I have found the cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Since brevity is the soul of wit, I will be brief. He is mad. Look, I beseech you. How does my Lord Hamlet?
Well, God mercy.
Do you know me, my lord?
Excellent. Well, you are a fishmonger.
What do you mean, my lord?
No, words.
It's the madness, yet there's method in it.
Daddy, the players are here and they want to do a play within a play, and I don't know what that is, so you better come talk to them right away.
My lord!
I am but mad north-northwest. If the wind is southerly, I know a hawk from a handsaw. I'll have these players play something. Like the murder of my father before mine uncle. I'll observe his looks. If he do but blench, I know my course. The play's the thing, or I'll catch the conscience of the king. The bee! To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing ends them. To die! To sleep! Perchance to nap! Chance to doze, a chance to snooze, a chance to too much. It's all too much.
Bob, lights, please.
Oh, Jeff, what happened to your speech?
They were laughing at me.
Actually, they were laughing adjacent to you.
She was laughing at me.
That's just Jennifer. Don't worry about her. She's on Prozac.
She was laughing at me just like they laughed at Nicole.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very serious, emotionally laden speech. And to be perfectly honest, Jeff has not been himself recently. Who's this Nicole he keeps going on about?
Well, that's Nicole on Days of Our Lives. She lost her baby again. She got pregnant by EJ once and lost a baby, and now she got pregnant by EJ again and lost it. But she didn't want to tell anybody that she lost it because when she went to the hospital, all the computers were down. So she invited Jennifer, who she can't stand, to come over right in the middle of town, and she got in a big fight, made it look like Jennifer pushed her down the stairs, and made her look like she caused her to lose her baby. And she's telling everybody Jennifer murdered her baby, but now everybody's figured it out, and she's in big trouble, and everybody hates her, and she just wants to be happy.
Wait a minute. You watch Days of Our Lives?
Maybe.
All that stuff about blowing up our television sets and embracing the bard, that was all BS?
No.
Jeff, you're not really a preeminent Shakespearean scholar at all, are you? Are you?
I'm not even post-eminent.
But you took that course.
I didn't finish it.
I saw your certificate.
I made it in Photoshop.
Don't even know who you are.
I thought the world of Shakespearean scholarship would be all fast cars and hot babes. It's full of folios and quartos and quatrains and ibids. So cold. But when I'm in Salem,
You're at the Brady pub,
everybody's so bold and young.
beautiful and restless.
I just love my stories.
Oh, I know you do. Well, I hope you're really proud of yourself. I'm sorry, folks. folks, I guess we're just going to have to skip the to be or not to be speech.
We can't skip to be or not to be. It's the most famous speech in all of Shakespeare.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Overrated?
Well, yeah, think about it. Hamlet is supposed to be killing his uncle, and suddenly he's talking about killing himself. I mean, where did that come from? You know, it completely weakens his character.
It makes it more complex. The layers give it meaning.
And the layers make it sucky. All those long speeches with big words nobody understands. Like what's that one that goes, I have a blade, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercise, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame the earth seems to me a sterile promontory. This most excellent canopy, the air, look you, this brave or hanging firmament, this majestic roof fretted with golden fire. It appears to me no more than a foul and pestilent congregation of vapors. What a piece of work is man. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. And yet to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man delights not me. Hey, that didn't suck.
Beautiful, man.
You see, guys, that speech is both intellectual and emotional. The two can live side by side.
Like Bo and Hope?
Sure.
So when I play Ophelia, I could add some layers?
That would be appreciated. She's not all just screams and vomit, you know. There's something going on inside that pretty little wig.
I get it. Ophelia's complicated. I bet in the Get Thee to a Nunnery scene, she is probably thinking stuff. And feeling stuff. Like at the same time.
Yeah! So why don't we do that scene really quick?
No, you can't rush all those layers. If Ophelia's brain is that complex, we need to peel it open like an onion.
Ooh, that's gross.
No. That's great. Tim, you're actually having a rare moment of lucidity here. We could explicate Ophelia's id, ego, and superego. Do sort of a Freudian analysis.
Oh yeah, a Floridian analysis. We can divide Ophelia's brain into 3 parts. Look, I'll be Ophelia, but one of you has to play the id.
Whoa, look, I'm already playing Polonius and Laertes, and the play within a play scene's coming up. I can't play Ophelia's id, I'm overbooked.
Hello, Hamlet.
Fine. I'll just get my new friends to do it.
Tim, you can't just bring some bozo up on stage and play Ophelia's brain.
Don't call her a bozo, Bob. She's one of my dearest and closest friends. Now, what's your name? Do you mind if we call you Bob? It's a little easier to remember. Okay. All right, Bob. So this is going to be a very important scene. This is the scene where Hamlet is yeah. Let's see. Ophelia is Jeff, would you like to explain to Bob here about all those layers?
Sure, Bob. It's very simple. Hamlet is playing out sublimated childhood neuroses, displacing repressed Oedipal desires into sexualized anger towards Ophelia.
Hamlet is being a prick.
Now, the id represents the raw animal power of the individual, which Tim has effectively encapsulated in Ophelia's trademark scream.
Why, thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome, Tim.
Look, guys, this is clearly over her head.
Come on, Bob. Just give her a chance. I mean, look, so Hamlet gets all worked up and he tells Ophelia to get out of his life. He says, get thee to a nunnery. And in response, Ophelia's id, that's you, screams.
It's very simple. Hamlet says, get thee to a nunnery, and then Ophelia screams. So why don't we try that?
Hey, thanks for breaking up the group, Yoko.
I'll give you be your cue. Just let me step into character here. Get thee to a nunnery!
That was really good.
Yeah, it was okay.
No, it sucked.
Bob, give her a break. I mean, she's not an actress, frankly, it shows. But I think you had a lot of heart, a lot of nerve, a lot of, as Shakespeare would say, chutzpah. And I think we could get a better scream if we just got everybody involved. You know, create a supportive environment for Bob here.
We could divide the rest of the crowd into Ophelia's ego and superego.
Yeah, all right, look, let's just get this over with, okay? I'll get the ego. Bob, grab some house lights, please. You know, this is not church. Hiding in the back ain't gonna save you. Okay? So at this point, her ego is confused. It's flight.
Yeah, it's an ego on the run.
Yeah. So why don't we have you symbolize that, Bob? Do you mind if we call you Bob? Symbolize that, Bob, by having you run back and forth. And
Let's have everybody in the front row be the part of Ophelia's unconscious.
Unconscious.
Really? Oh, that explains it. Wake up, people! We're doing a show here! Okay, right. Now, the unconscious is like the watery depths of Ophelia's soul. Right, Jeff? Okay. So it's being tossed by the tides and currents of her emotions. So everybody in this front row, put your arms in the air. We're going to wave them back and forth and say, maybe, maybe not, maybe, maybe not, maybe, maybe not. Awesome. Good.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You were not as loud as everybody else. You know what that means, don't you? You're going to have to do it all by yourself.
don't worry, nobody's watching.
Oh, you're nice and loud. That's much better. Thank you. Yes.
I feel a lot of love in this room.
I feel something. Why don't we have everybody behind the first row to be Ophelia's superego? Now, the superego is that jumble of voices inside your head that dominate your moral and ethical behavior. It's very powerful, very difficult to shake. Some people never shake it in their entire lifetime.
Yeah, sort of like Catholicism. So let's divide it into three. We'll have everybody over here on the wall, back at the volunteer table. We'll be section A, and then everybody here in the middle will be section B, and then everybody along the wall in the back will be section C. Awesome. Okay, now section A. You're going to be the masculine part of Ophelia's brain. You're going to be the voice of all the men in her life that have been holding her back. So we're going to use Hamlet's line for this. We'll have you say, "Get thee to another." Okay, ready? Section A.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Section A, that was awful.
Come on, people, work with us on this. Really loud and strident, okay? Ready? Get thee to a nunnery!
Yes, much less totally pathetic.
All right. Now, section B. We're going to make you the voice of Ophelia's inner hoe.
Ooh, Freud would call it libido.
Libido. It's just the part of Ophelia that wants to get it on with Hamlet. So you're saying to her, look, do something with yourself. Put on some makeup for something, for God's sake. Oh, no offense.
There's a great line about makeup straight out of Shakespearean text. Why don't we have them say, paint an inch thick?
That's perfect. Okay, section B, we'll have you say paint an inch thick. Ready?
Paint an inch thick.
something for section.
Okay, now, section C. You're going to be the most important layer of them all because we're going to use you to make Ophelia relevant to the 21st century.
Interesting. So maybe she wants power, but she doesn't want to lose her femininity.
Maybe she wants to be a corporate executive, but she also wants to raise a family.
Yes, she's tired of being pushed around, and she just feels like saying, look, cut the crap, Hamlet. My biological clock is ticking, and I want babies now.
So why do we have them say that?
Yeah, we'll have you say,
Look, cut the crap, Hamlet. My biological clock is ticking, and I want babies now.
ready? Go! So, Bob, we're going to get all this Floridian stuff going on at once. The ego, the superego.
The unconscious? Maybe not.
Yeah, section A, get thee to a nunnery. Section B, paint an inch thick.
Yeah, the biological clock is ticking.
Yeah. And your job as an actor is to take all of these voices deep within your soul. We're going to get everybody whipped up into a mighty frenzy. Then we'll stop everything. All attention goes to you, and you let out with that all-important scream that epitomizes Ophelia.
All right.
See, she can't wait.
All right, everybody, let's all take a deep breath. Let it out.
Oh, and remember, no matter what happens,
Act natural.
Okay.
all right, stop with the ego.
Okay, go back and forth.
Unconscious, hands up.
Okay, section A.
We really shared something there, didn't we? All right. Back to Hamlet, Act 3, Scene 2, the pivotal play within a play scene in which Hamlet discovers conclusive proof that his uncle murdered his father.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. Suit the action to the word to the action, and hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature. Will my lord hear this piece of work?
I, the king too, presently.
Now, Hamlet, how does my cousin and my son?
A little more than kin and less than kind.
I have no answer but this, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
Take a seat, my lord.
You, give me your seat. The king wishes to park his royal rump.
My lord, the royal future of Denmark is proud to present the murder of Gonzago.
Oh, a puppet show. You know, I love them wacky puppets.
My lord, Act 1.
How likes my lord the play?
The lady does protest too much, methinks. Get it? He doesn't get it.
My lord, Act 2.
Gesundheit. I'm on fire! You want to play? Lights away!
I'll take the ghost's word for £1,000.
My lord, the queen would speak with you in her closet.
Then I will come to my mother's closet.
Behind the arras, I'll contain myself to hear the process.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Well, mother, thou hast my father much offended.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help!
How now, a rat! Dead for a ducat. Dead.
Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper.
Supper where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten! Oh no! It's Laertes!
Son of Polonius.
Brother to Ophelia!
And a snappy dresser.
Why, thanks. Oh, thou vile king, give me my father. I'll be revenged for Polonius's murder. How now? What noise is this? Oh, kind maid, dear sister, sweet Ophelia.
La 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 la. Go him barefaced on the bier. With a hey nonny nonny, hey nonny, hey nonny. And in his grave rang many a tear. With a hey nonny nonny, ha cha cha. I'm mad. I'm out of my tiny little mind. See, this is our lady. Farewell, my dove. Here is rue for you, and rosemary for remembrance. And I would have given you violets, but they all withered when my father died. I'm starting to feel a little nauseous.
Hamlet comes back.
Hey, Bob, what's the next scene with Ophelia? What's the next scene with Ophelia?
There are no more scenes with Ophelia. Hamlet comes back.
But I'm up for it now. I got layers.
That's all that Shakespeare wrote. Hamlet comes back.
Well, then what happens to her?
She drowns. Hamlet comes back. What would I undertake to prove myself my father's son indeed more than in words? To
Here I go!
No, on stage! Ophelia, ladies and gentlemen. To cut his throat in the church. Aye, and to that end I'll anoint my sword with an unction so mortal that where it draws blood, no cataplasm can save the thing from this compulsion! I don't know what it means either.
This skull had a tongue in it and could sing once, and then came the Atkins diet. Alas, poor Bolick, I knew him. But soft, here comes the queen. Couch me a while and mark.
Oh, lay her in the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh make violets spring.
Sweets to the sweet. Farewell.
Oh, hold off your while till I put her once more in mine arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? It is I, Hamlet the Great Day.
Gentlemen, Hamlet, Laertes.
Oh, the devil take thy soul!
I will fight Fight with him until my eyelids no longer wag. The cat will mew, the dog will have his day. Give us the foils.
Come, one for me.
Now be careful, those are sharp.
Come, sir.
Come, my lord.
Blank.
Swish!
Swash.
Buckle!
One.
No!
Judgment.
A hit, a very palpable hit.
What are you wearing?
Layers. Here's to thy health, Hamlet. Drink off this cup.
Nay, set it by a while, uncle, father, mother, brother, whatever you are.
Swish!
Parry!
Thrust!
Dodge! I'm never hit! What say you?
Well, a touch. A touch, I do confess.
The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Nay, madam, do not drink!
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It is the poisoned cup. It is too late.
Come for the third, Laertes.
Swoosh!
Smack!
Smack! Yeah!
Ouch! How does the queen?
Oh, she swoons to see thee bleed!
No, the drink! The drink! I am poisoned!
Oh, villainy, treachery! Seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet! Here I lie, never to rise again! I can no more the king! The king is to blame!
What? The point envenomed too? Then venom to thy work. Here, thou incestuous, murderous, cross-dressing dame! Follow my mother!
Oh! Oh!
Forgive me, Hamlet! I am justly killed by my own treachery!
Oh, heaven make thee free of it! I follow thee! You, that look pale, tremble at this chance, that are but mutes, or audience to this act. If ever thou didst hold me in thy heart, absence thee from felicity a while, and in this harsh world draw thy breath in pain, to tell my story. The rest is silence.
Thank you! Gosh, we just wanted to say thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the complete works of William Shakespeare, 37 plays in 97 minutes.
Finished a few minutes early!
Oh, let's do Hamlet again.
No, there's not enough time now.
Yeah, there is if we cut the layers.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you shall have an encore!
Before we begin, let me make a quick announcement in case there are any young children in the audience. Now, there are a lot of crazy props flying around, a lot of sharp swords and daggers, and this may look like a lot of fun and games, but it's actually very difficult and dangerous. Remember, we three are trained professionals, so do
Do not try this at home. Yeah, go over to a friend's house.
Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt!
My lord, I think I saw your father yesterday.
What a night will come!
Hug me!
In the state of Denmark!
Revenge my murder!
My lord, this is strange.
There are more things in heaven and earth, so piss off! Let me on nothing! That is the
My lord.
Get thee to a nunnery!
Ah!
Your tongue.
Give away the play.
I'll take the ghost word for £1,000. Now, mother, what's the matter?
Thou wilt not murder me. Help!
I'll do that! Dead for a ducat. Dead.
Now, Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
Where?
Dead. Alas, poor Yorick, but soft. Here comes the queen.
Oh, lay her in the earth.
Sweets to the sweet.
Hold off the earth a while.
It is I, Hamlet the Cheese Danish.
The devil take thy soul.
Give us the foils.
Come, one for me. Oh, I am slain.
Oh, I am poisoned.
I follow thee, the rest is silence.
What time do we have left?
30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall do it. Master! Silence!
You have been fantastic.
How about she having?
More than others. Just for you, we shall do it backwards.
I thought we were out of time.
Screw the time. I'm having fun.
Backwards!
Oh! Be sure to listen for these satanic messages. Silence is wrestling, they follow I!
Paul is dead.
Oh!
Foils the us gifting, now Hamlet, I is this.
Hurt the awful.
Sweet, the two sweets.
Earthy in her lay.
Queen, me comes here, Yorick, poor, alas.
Ophelia, sweet.
Dead! Ducatty for dead!
Help me, murder not wilt thou, do thou wilt what?
Matter thee what, mother, now?
Cecile, the big dick!
Turn thee on tripping me speech to speak.
What?
Nunnery to thee, cat!
Lord my good.
Be to not or be to piss of better things and more are there.
Strange is this, Lord my.
Mark, stating, writing me something.
Yes, I deny, Lord my.
Melt with flesh, solid to this, that. Oh, you think!
Shakespeare! Abridged.
Hey, listen, if you like the show, please tell both of your friends.
And if you didn't like the show, just remember, what happens in the fireman's kitchen stays in the fireman's kitchen.
Thank you once again for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bob.
Jeff!
I'm Adam.
And where